Okay, so now I want to talk about some of the different recording modes. If you click over here, you can see you've got comping, overrides, and sound on sound. So I'm going to select comping and I will record a new drum part. So I'm going to create a new drum instrument. So I'm going to go new instrument. For this, I want to select the SI drum kit and record enable it. Now I've got my new drum instrument over here. If I play back. So that is my drum part. Now I want to record a drum part over this piano and the bass guitar. So here we go, and I've got my pre-count that's set in. Okay, so that is my kick and snare. It's slightly out of time, so I want to go into it, select it all, quantize it, and quantize it to 8th notes. Now that's going to improve the timing on all my parts. Now, if I go back, I want to go now and add some hi-hats over this. So let's record that again with comping mode selected, and you'll see what happens. See how it's overwriting my kick and snare. Because what it's trying to do is record a composite part. So this is my one part, and then this is the next. And so that's not really what I want. So I'm going to undo that. For the record mode now, I'm going to go to overwrite. And this is probably going to do exactly what you expected. It's going to overwrite my hats over the kick and snare. And there you go. So it's done two parts again with the hats overriding the kick and snare. And that is not what I want. What I'm looking for is sound on sound. So what sound on sound is going to do is it's going to record the hats and add them to this part that we got over here. So let's check this out now. So I'm still hearing my kick and snare. It looks like it's overriding it, but just wait till we get to the end. And as I stop playback, if I click, you're hearing my kick and snare. Obviously, that hat is about out of time. So I'm going to go into this, go to my select tool, select those hats, quantize them, and this is going to be 16th notes. So to the nearest 16th note. Now that has corrected the timing, but I can see some things are slightly out of here. So what I'm going to do is just zoom up on this area and just make sure that everything is playing back right. So I'll scroll to the beginning, my playhead here or my now time here, and play back. Go over here. There we go. So that hat's over there. So let me just scroll across. So that note over there. So let me go to my smart tools so I can select these tools and just move them over. So I'm just going to eyeball this out and just move everything to the correct area. That all looks good now. Now, my only problem now is that I've recorded that part over, but I'm finding that these hats are too loud. And that's because I can adjust these velocities and make them sit better with the kick and snare. So in the next video, let me show you how we can work with CC lanes like velocity, modulation, pitch, and all that type of stuff. I'll catch you in the next video.